I went from strict to stricto, strict. Understand? Only person I owe is myself. Stricto.
Yes, people. Welcome back to my channel. Big Stricto here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, whatever it is that these people tell you to do, but do it for me. Match reactions: Sheffield United 0, Arsenal 6. Sheffield United 0, Arsenal 6. I mean, from the outset, some people had 10-0, some had 9. Pick your numbers. It was that kind of game. Everyone was confident going into this game. I mean, I was confident. I rightly predicted 6-0. Don't believe me? Jump on my Insta. You'll see it there. What can I say? Cooked, cleaned, and ironed. Honestly. And some will say it's only Sheffield United. Some will say they're struggling, which they are. They're not in the best form, and we are. And, put those two elements together, you get that result there. But you also got to remember, Liverpool came there and only got their second goal in the 94th minute. So let's not play this down. And that was a Liverpool team with Salah, Nunes, Diaz, and all their firing guns. So let's not, look down on what we did today. Yes, am I going to judge our season on this? No. But however, what I will do is talk about the goal difference, which is like a point. It's like a point. When the tables finally tallied up, who knows? Everyone's leveled on point, and you need one thing that's going to differentiate you from the others, and your goal difference defensively and offensively is going to be key. So yeah, so this might actually define a season, but we'll wait and see. I thought, if you watch the stream, I thought everyone got a 9, and if you scored, you got a 10. It was that kind of rating. That's kind of how I went with it. The goalkeeper barely had. Raya never made anything. Wasn't bothered. Wasn't concerned. Same with the boys at the back, Saliba and Gabriel, Kivior. And, our fullbacks literally had nothing to do defensively. Everything was offensive today, like a bad smell. It was offensive, I certainly loved it, and at the end of the day, like I said, this isn't the game that will define our season, but, it's good to clear our goal differences. I believe we're 10 clear of City and 6 clear of Liverpool. This is a team. We don't have a striker. Our key players are out. Partey, Jesus, Timber. All these guys have been out, different parts of the season. Certainly Partey has been out most of the season, and Timber. So to be doing this without a striker, to be doing this with a team of Kai Havertz, who a lot of people doubted, myself included, Jorginho as well. It's all credit to Arteta. You got to give Arteta credit. We often get told about how great Foden is and this, that, and the other. But look, we have a consistency in Saka. Even when he's not playing well, he's still able to bring a level of consistency because his ceiling is so high. His ceiling is so high. Take him out of that Arsenal team, we lose at least 5 bullets out of a 6-gun chamber. It's literally that noticeable. Like, he came off the second half. He never saw the second half, in fact. And you saw how the intensity dropped. Sheffield United felt a little bit more confidence. You could see it. That's how key he is. I don't need to use Foden to compare how important Saka is. Saka is important because Saka is important, and Saka has shown it. Levels since the first time he put on that Arsenal shirt and made his debut, his levels have been increasing, and he's added goals and assists to it. This boy is unstoppable. Odegaard, what a game today! This game from minute 1, he always sets the pace. He always triggers the presses. He's scared the living daylights out of the Sheffield United defenders. They didn't want nothing to do with him today. Havertz today, that touch for how he brought the ball down. Like I said, Bergkamp would have been proud. That is literally a mirror of that statue outside the Emirates. A literal mirror. He brought that down, set up Ben White. What a finish. What a finish, man. I think today was a complete performance. I mean, it was expected, but as an Arsenal fan, things can still go wrong. You know, when there's high expectation in Arsenal tend to not deliver. But these boys have a togetherness, a noticeable togetherness, which is brilliant when we're winning. But I think it's even more profitable when we're losing, because they don't have that blame culture where it's like, well, it's your fault, you didn't come across, or you like, and even when there is that, it's done in good spirit. It's done in a positive way for the team. You see them before the games, they get in a huddle. Doesn't matter what team it is, they get in a huddle. Win, lose or draw, they get in a huddle because they trust each other. They want each other to know that, yo, bro, I'm here for you. I'm ready to die for you. And there's a mentality we'll be missing at this club for years. But yeah, we're getting that back now. We're instilling that back. And you know what? I've been a big critic of Arteta at times, but listen, the bigger picture. Someone said, if Arteta doesn't win nothing this season, would I want him out? Never. Listen, I've had my crazy moments where I say crazy stuff, but when I'm calm, it's a lot different, But this guy's built so much at this club in a short time. No one definitely expected us to challenge. We was challenging top 4, top 5. That was where we was at. 2 8th place finishes. No one could have ever envisioned that, 2 seasons on, that would have scored 10 more goals than City and 6 more than Liverpool, like without a striker, which is crazy, and keep one of the meanest defense in the Premier League. Crazy. We've come such a long way in such a short time. So yes, there is expectations there on him, but that's because he's built the ceiling so high. But I think, for me, it's more the bigger picture. It's built a culture. You can't just get rid of that, tear that up and start that again with someone else. This guy is, like I said, there's a young crop of managers now with Klopp leaving the Premier League. Arteta is certainly in the conversation for, one of the top 2 best managers in the league. You saw last season Eddie Howe gets so much praise for the work he done at Liverpool, for the work he done at Newcastle, and rightly so. But this season they're struggling. So he's struggling to find the consistency that Arteta seems to have found. Last season they said Eddie Howe should be manager of the season, but where is he this season? So you got to give credit to Arteta, man. I think this is Arteta's team now. He can build a legacy. So even though when he does leave, hopefully not anytime soon, you can say, look, this is what I built, almost like how when Wenger left. Wenger can look back and say, I built this stadium, I did this, I did that. Arteta can lay claim to the same thing. So it's for me, I see a trajectory and I'm behind the trajectory. I can see we have a style of play. We have more tools in our box. So it's a good thing. The Emirates is a buzzing place to be. If you go to the Emirates now, you can hardly hear yourself. The atmosphere is buzzing. Everyone's happy to be at the Arsenal. Everyone's happy to watch the Arsenal. You've only come to see the Arsenal. Come to see the Arsenal. Stadiums are empty everywhere we go. Like it's a different feeling. I haven't felt like this in years, and long may it continue. I'll be here for the bad times too. Look, I'm not naive enough to say it's gonna be sunny uplands from here on. But you gotta be realistic. We're on an upwards trajectory. That's 7 wins in a row. Now, if Man City got 7 wins in a row, which they have done in the past, the media seem to cream themselves and tell us how they're on their title charge now. We've got 7 wins in a row, and not only have we got 7 wins in a row, we've battered every team we have faced. You can say, okay, well, who have they played? Yeah, who have we played? Liverpool got a battering. Newcastle got a battering. Like West Ham got a battering. We battered teams. Like we are steamrolling teams over. The way we're playing is unstoppable. It's unstoppable. Like we dominate games, which allows us to, allow us to conserve our energy. We don't need to chase balls. We got the ball. You come chase us. That's the style of play is honestly is something that takes your breath away, man. Some of our goals. Declan Rice, what a signing. What a signing Declan Rice is, man. You know, and 100. I said, yo, we've got to send West Ham another 80 mil. I think it's only right and only fair. We've got to send West Ham another 80 mil because we've bought 3 players. Declan Rice is 3 players and 1. You know, we've paid for 1, and we've got to pay for the other 2. You know, at the back, solid again. Gabriel, Saliba. You know, Kivio's got to that level now where, you know, his teammates are trusting him. They know who he is now, and he knows who they are. You know, he's getting that run of games. It's really going to be difficult to put Zinchenko back in his team. It really is, because Kivio's attacking his forward attacking is improving. You know, he's starting to know his role, his position. You know, his timing. So Zinchenko, for me, doesn't get back into this team. I don't see how. We've got Kivio, who's over 6'2", dominates in the air too. You know, more physical. You know, it's honestly, it's going to be a tragedy the day Zinchenko comes back into this team, because I think Kivio's deserved his place and he's earned his place. You know, these things aren't given. You got to earn it. You know, he started off slow, started off shaky, of course, which is natural. Like I said, the boys got to know your play. You got to know them. And now they know you. They get to trust you and you get to trust them. You know, the togetherness is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, 6-0, man. There really isn't much to say about the game. You know, like I said, the stadiums are empty everywhere we go. You know, I can imagine those are the chants being sung, and I'm sure there's a few new ones there as well, as they are with the away fans, man. Big up the away fans. You know, I know some of you probably won't get home till like 3-4 a.m. But, you know, I'm sure it was worth it, because it's a lot nicer when you go away and win like the way we did. It's expected, but you still got to do it. Like I said, Liverpool only scored their second goal against Sheffield United in the 94th minute on a counter-attack. You know, we blew them. We showed intention from the first whistle, from the very, very first whistle, you know. So, on to the next game. Brentford, obviously that goes without saying. We need to win that, because Liverpool play Man City on the Sunday, so we play on a Saturday. So if we get that win, we sit at the top of the table, and then let them two battle out where they want to sit. It's got nothing to do with us. But like I said, it's game by game. You know, it's game by game. We've just dusted this team off. So now, you know, teams are now wary of us. You know, we've got attacks coming from all angles, coming from all manner, set pieces. You know, like the set pieces are like penalties now. You know, it's almost a surety that will go from set pieces. You know, so it's important on Saturday we get that win and put the pressure back on Liverpool and Man City as they both play each other, and we'll just sit back, put our feet up, and see how that plays out. But, you know, a draw would be the perfect scenario. As much as I hate Liverpool, but, you know, for us, for my personal interest, a draw would be good. I want to sit top. You know, the pressure's on now. Let's see who's going to crack, because that's what it boils down to now. Who's going to crack first? So, yeah. Anyway, people, like, share, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been at the channel, thanks for your support. Let's keep it going. Let's try to grow to 5K. So we're on our road to 5K. So yeah, keep on keeping on.